Hello Lomzy team, welcome back to my channel Lomzy Sews. My name is Uloma Ezike. In this video I will show you how to sew in labels to your garment. This is a woven label. Yours can be printed, just any costume label will do. Yeah, for this label it has an extension at the back where you can sew in your labels to the dress. So this groove here is where you're going to be sewing on, and this label measures let me show you the measurement. It measures 2 3/4 by 0.75. So yours can be smaller and it can be by 1/2 inch, but it should always be at least 2.5 inches long. Yes, so I'm going to be showing you how to sew it to make sure it stays like this on your dress. So we're going to be sewing on this groove here, the two sides of the groove. That's where we're going to be sewing on. You sew it on there. First you sew it there. So let me sew it there and show you. Make sure you sew on the groove. That line you're seeing there, that's where you're sewing on. And remember, you're working on the back of your dress. Where the label is the back of the dress. So as you have sewn in there on the groove, as you see how it is, look at the front of the dress. Yes, that's where the thread is showing. So this will where the thread will show. So we have to sew on the other side. This second groove here, we are going to be sewing it on, making sure that it's as neat as the other one, because you're not going to be sewing on top of it. You're going to be making it looking neat like this one. So you're not sewing on top of this place. Unlike I see other people sew on top of it. You just make sure your work is neat. So you lay it flat like this. And remember to also use fabric thread that is the same with the color of your fabric. You use a matching fabric, and then put your hand in there, turn it over, and sew in on the groove. You see the second groove that I showed you, that's where you're going to be sewing on. As long as you have your length of your woven label to be 2.5 inches, it will be easy for you to flip it in like this, for you to be able to sew. Remember, the width can be any width, can be smaller or even bigger than this one, but let the length of your costume label to be 2.5 inches and above, so that it's easy for you to sew on. So you can see how neat it is. You see, we didn't sew anything on the label. Your label needs to be neat. Then you can see at the back, because you're using a matching thread, you will not see it. Make sure you use a matching thread. You need to have a very neat work and tidy work. So that's how neat it is, guys. Make sure. And you can see my Lomzy label, made in Nigeria. Go ahead, customize your labels. You can make it 1/2 inch smaller than this, but make sure it is 2.5 inches and above, so that you'll be able to raise your label to sew it on. That's it, guys.